So you took it back. So still you sway your hip on this one. So we're going to bring the bag in. Okay. Now coming down, you did do better on the swing plane this time. Look, the club shallows and it's on the plane. So you actually fixed the swing plane and went more underneath on this one. If we trace the club head, 1 sec here. Is it you still hit the heel? Okay, 1 second. We'll check. Let's just see. It looked like your swing path was better on this one, even though your hip's still swaying. Let's trace it and see. It's supposed to go down below the blue line. Yep, look at that. You're doing it. So that was correct. Now let me see. Did you hit the heel? Yep, you did. So you have a habit right now of putting the stick on the ball. Where does the stick go in relationship to the ball when you hit a correct shot? The stick part travels over here. You keep putting the stick to the ball. The part you're going to hit with is outside of the stick.
I know that.
Well,
but I don't know
a lot of players that are hitting the stick don't know that. They're swinging the stick they're holding at the ball. That's not – the stick travels inside the ball, so the ball can hit out here on the face, you know. But what we do when that's happening is you put a tee in the way. So now if you reach out, what's going to happen? You'll hit the tee.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll put a tee next.
You could put a tee. You could put a box. It's the same thing as what some students do, Doug, is at the range they see this rubber tee.
Yeah.
They put their ball here and they hit along the rubber tee without hitting it. So that way, if they make a mistake, they'll hit the tee. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can put your ball right near that rubber tee when you practice.
Okay, good idea. Yeah.
Now, if you would get in your setup, we got to put the bag on your hip here just a moment, because your hip is swaying quite a bit still. It shows me that you haven't been practicing your bag drill.
I have not. I work.
I know. I understand. So if you get in your setup, please. I love it. I know. It's true. And so it's funny. I was telling a student this morning, if you want to make the faster progress you make is if you can fit in some practice. You'll still progress if all we do is meet together, but you won't progress as fast as if you also did something on your own. Yeah. I have students progressing 2 to 3 times as fast if they practice in between compared to if somebody just sees me. Yeah. It's okay. No explanation needed. I'm just telling you what the truth is so you know the truth, you know? So if you would get in your setup, get ready to go. And so let's put this on your hip, right? And so remember, your hip should stay in contact with that head cover while you perform the swing path. Here we go. That's correct. And notice it was much easier to hit the ball when you did this. Now, look, for you, I'm telling you right now that this is the perfect setup for you, because you tend to have trouble with your hip sway and your swing path since we've known each other. And so if you could recreate this setup, that would be fantastic for you. So watch this. You're going to see here, you go back, straight back and up this line while keeping your hip, look, to the left. See how it did not sway? If anything, you overdid it, which I would say good. I'm glad you did. Then coming down, you bring down from underneath of the blue line, right? And then look, where's your hip? Over here still. Now the contact looks better, I think, than before. It looks like it's more in the center than before. And you did not hit that little tee that we put on the ground there. So that is the right idea that you should have when you're practicing. Over here, let's check on this side. It should look like a crescent moon from this view. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Is he doing it? Yep. Look at this. That's better. That's a better arc than before. Now, you got a pretty good sweep also, and looks like the face was in a decent order there. So that was pretty good. And look, your hip cleared, decent follow through. And what's really great is by doing this drill, look, your posture is staying in position. And look, your butt and your head are right where they belong. Nice.